Hi, this is Jeffrey Paul Ross for Epic Guitar Instruction. Today we're going to be working on some simple country rhythms. This lesson will be geared more towards the beginner. But I think there'll be useful information for anybody that wants to learn country rhythm. And we're going to be working on the Johnny Cash tune, I Walk the Line. And I'm going to explain that there's a couple of different ways to play these country rhythms. And I'll show you little bass note walk-ups and stuff like that. So I'm sure you're all familiar with this song. So let's get started. And before we start, I want to draw your attention to the capo here on the first fret. This song it starts in the key of F. This actually cycles through some modulations and winds up back in the key of F. But I am going to be using like a first position E chord position, but it's actually an F because we're capoed one fret up. So now if you watch, go to YouTube and watch Johnny Cash perform this song, you'll hear him like get his note. You know, they'll vamp. Get his note, and then I gave a so this song, the basic chord structure is 1-5, 1-4, 1-5. Basically going to an E to a B7. So, keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I basically played those chords as a country 2-beat, but like I said, if you watch Johnny Cash, Luther Perkins or whoever's playing in his band will basically keep that 2-beat rhythm going on the guitar and doing that. They'll do it like that, and Johnny will be doing the kind of rolling chugga-chuggas. See him go up the neck, just to give it a little bit different sound, or maybe just because it looks cool. So I'm going to break down the first one that I showed you, the alternating bass, the country 2-beat thing, and basically what it is. Oh, now don't let the way that I form an E chord throw you. It's just it's the way I learned it when I was starting to play guitar, and old habits are hard to break. But if you look in all the guitar books, the chord blocks will tell you to form it like that. But I do it like this, so just so you know, I'm not playing a C chord, even though it looks like one. Now what I'm doing there, I'm hitting a bass note and then going da-da, down up on the chord. Then I'm moving to the next string, the A string. So, and then I'm just going right down to the D, and then back to the A. So I'll try to do it slowly. So if you want to dig a little deeper and learn some more of these country rhythms and alternating bass lines and whatnot, just click on that link below and we'll send you a free video and a free ebook. Once again, from Epic Guitar Instruction. I'll break this down for you. So you're going to start by hitting that low bass note. then strumming the chord once, then move down to the A string, strum the chord once, and then the D string. Now, you know, I'm not moving anything down here, I'm just holding that chord. Yeah. Now, you can get a little fancy and hit a down up on the chord. So two ways you can do it. Either just one strum, and if you're just starting out, that's what I recommend. And use a metronome. Just do that very slowly until you get it smooth. Once again, I am not a singer. I am not a singer. So, now this song always starts on the 5. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Now what I'm doing here, see, I start by hitting the A string and strumming the chord, then lifting my finger off the A string and putting it on the low E string right next to it. And just go back and forth. Go back to the E chord. Little walk up if you're more advanced, and that's just open E, 3rd fret with your 1st finger, 5th fret 3rd finger, and then you're gonna hit that A chord, which is actually a B flat chord. Just I'm giving you the names in relation to the shape of the chord, not in relation to the pitch. So now here, I'm hitting that open A string, and hitting the chord once, then the low E string. So. Okay, now that is basically the structure of the song, but he does move through modulations. And after that, you do that walk up again and vamp on that A chord. Now there I did some walk downs. Now it went up to that little E chord, and I was alternating with that open D string, hitting the chord, and the walk down is just a reverse of the walk up. So you're hitting that D string, and then with your little finger, that's too much for you, just take your hand off the chord. Use your 3rd finger. Once again, the walk down from the A to the E. Open A, 5th fret, 3rd finger on the low E. Down 2 frets with your 1st finger. And then back up the same way. It's the same format. It's starting on the 5 and then back to 1. I keep the ends out. Now we're going to go to a G chord shape. On the 4th fret. Or the ties that bind. Once again, that same walk down. I walk the line. Okay. Then it goes back to the last pattern before this one, which is back to the B flat. I find it very easy to be true. Now I'm not singing the right lyrics, but just so we know where we are. Da, da, da. Goes back. Now we're back at where we started at the beginning of the song. And once again, you'll hear Johnny get his note. Keep me on your side. Basically the song. Now, as I've mentioned in a previous lesson, you can do that country 2-beat, the boom shake with the alternating bass. But if you watch Johnny Cash, you watch Merle Haggard and Buck Owens, a lot of times for a country song with that groove, they are playing that chugga-chugga rhythm. Through the whole song, but that was so you'll hear the difference. And usually what's going on, the guy that's singing the song, usually like in the older styles of country music, usually playing the acoustic guitar, and his lead player is usually doing stuff more like that with maybe little bass fills. Cha-cha, boomka chaka, boomka chaka, boomka chaka, boomka chaka. So hey, if you really like these lessons, click the like button, or better yet, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. So once again, this has been Jeffrey Paul Ross for Epic Guitar Instruction. Stay tuned and check back with us, because we will have a lot more stuff in the future. We're doing a whole series on basic country rhythms. So we'll see you next time.